Hello, fellas. A little bit of a delayed stream here. Had to make a thumbnail really quickly. But welcome to Week 8 of the RFCL. We have the number 8 Space Force Delta Dogs fighting for a chance to be in the conference championship versus the UCO Bronchos, Central Oklahoma, also fighting to be in the Central Frontier Conference Championship. Both sitting at 4-3. Big game for both of these teams. UCO wins. If UCO wins this game, they clinch the conference championship outright. If Space Force wins, they need Southern Utah to beat, I think, Creighton this week. I'm not sure who they're playing, but they need Southern Utah to win. Big conference game for both of these teams. And sorry for the delay on the stream. I had to make a thumbnail really quickly. But yeah, let's go to interviews first. Let's go to UCO without their head coach, Wad. Or their head coach, Gerald, I mean. Coach Wad, okay, I guess Reed can't talk, and Raider's not here because of the cameras. He's just literally not even at his freaking desk. But Coach Wad, only coach that could talk right now. Big game for the UCO Bronchos right now. How are we feeling going into this pivotal game? If you win, you're in the conference championship.
You know, after the season we've had, we're just trying to take it one game at a time now. We know that this game is winning in for the conference title game. Big implications on both sides. Just gonna try and take it slow, have a good time, and see if we can't score some points.
Alrighty, and Solaris been pretty good on defense this season. I'm not really sure about his point differential, but Wad, what is the offensive strategy going into this pivotal game?
I mean, really, just the same as it would be against anyone. We just need to get momentum, and maintain it. You know, I've kind of had a down season on being able to keep the offense going and keep any rhythm, and I'm wanting to keep that up. So, just whatever works.
Alrighty, well, good luck to you guys, and I'll see you guys at halftime.
See ya.
And the Space Force Delta Dogs, Coach Barack, a must-win for you guys, and you need Southern Utah to win their game to make the conference championship. How are we feeling going into this pivotal game versus UCO?
Feeling good. We just need to win. I mean, that's ultimately what matters here. We need to win our game. Obviously, we can worry about the other things that need to fall in place afterwards, but we need to win tonight.
Yeah, and Coach TD, Coach Raider, defense has been pretty good all season. He's not there right now, but I'm sure he'll be there soon. What is the offensive strategy going into this pivotal game?
Yeah, we got to control the clock a lot better than we did last game and not get so many free and outs. And I think we'll be all right.
All righty, well, good luck to you guys, and we'll see you guys at halftime.
All right, thank you, Bucky.
All righty, boys. Huge game for both of these teams. UCO wins the coin toss. They're going to kick the ball to start out the game. Both teams getting their adjustments in, and it's going to be a good game here. I am going to try and get some music in. I couldn't do this before the kickoff, so this is going to look really weird for a second. Hold up. Hide. Okay, I'm going to try and get some music in here because I like the lo-fi music in the background. I made sure to get some copyright-free lo-fi music in the back as Space Force takes a knee in the end zone. I'm pretty sure that's what they did. Let me search up some music here in the background. I like how John did it, so we're going to try and do that. As there's like nobody on camera right now. I guess I'll put Raider on camera, but he's literally just not even there on his on his or at his desk. So it's just Wad and Reed versus TD and Barack in this pivotal game as Space Force gets the ball first. That's going to be a pass to start off the game. A slant is open and a first down, but a flag could be pass interference. It looked like the swing pass, and it is. That play, notorious for giving pass interferences, and UCO is going to take that all day. A first down turned into a 10-yard loss for SFA. Terrible start, and I think the game crashed. Great. What the hell, man? Oh, wait, no, it didn't crash. Never mind. I'm chilling. I thought the game crashed, but it did not. And yeah, pivotal penalty there. Yeah, they got a first down, but UCO, they take the penalty, and yeah, there it is. Looks like JD Weeks is rooting for SFA here. UCO, I think they've made the conference championship every single season they've been a part of the RFCL. And without their head coach tonight, Gerald, as the run up the middle goes about 9 yards for Whopper, 2nd and 11 for Space Force. Good bounce back play after the penalty. Don't scream. I'm so sorry. I'm going to turn my gain down because that was probably 8. I think I'm turning it down. There we go. Appreciate you guys for commentating and streaming. Yeah, I was bored today. I should be studying for finals, but whatever. But it's 2nd and 11 here for Space Force. They completed a pass, start out the game, but it was a penalty as it is going to be a play action, and that receiver was wide open, but Copernicus misses the throw, bringing up 3rd and 11 for Space Force. Could be a huge 3 and out here for Central Oklahoma to start out the game. As I'm still trying to look for music. It's hard to commentate and look for music for a second. A little too quiet, just a notch lighter. Hello. Is that better? As I have found it, I am going to copy this link. It might be a little bit loud here in a second, but don't fret. I'm going to fix it in a second. Unless it's just not going to work. Okay, never mind. As it's 3rd and 11 here for Space Force, I assume they're going to pass the ball as they have some hot routes going in. The motion from Benat, as it is going to be a pass play. Copernicus has plenty of time. Motion goes, and it's going to be complete across the middle of the field, but there's another flag on Space Force, and it's pass interference again on the Delta Dogs. 2 crazy penalties bailing out UCO, and now it's 3rd and 21 for Space Force. Wow. Unfortunate turn of events there for the Delta Dogs, as they had 2 first down plays back, or on the first play they had a first down. On that 3rd and 11 they had another first down, but 2 big pass interference penalties brings them back to 3rd and 21. That's just mistakes you cannot make in a conference game like this, or in a important game like this with your season pretty much on the line. If Space Force does not win this game, I don't think they make any conference championship or any playoffs in general, so they have to get this done. It's a play action. Copernicus throws it, and it's going to be a first down anyway. 2 penalties. It does not matter. Derek Smith gets a 26-yard reception on the 3rd and 21, and Space Force somehow keeps this drive alive. It looks like they were dead in the rights because of those 2 penalties, but wow, what a play there. I may have to do this. Oh, there we go. Do you guys like the music? Is it loud? Is it a nice touch? I think this is a nice touch. As I'm going to see if Raiders there. He's there now eating his food. As it is going to be a run there on first down. MF Doom loses 1. Willie Anderson with a tackle for a loss. Great blitz there and bounce back from UCO. Set the music volume to like 40% of what it is right now. Okay, hold up. Trying to get this set up on the fly because I did not have much time to do this. Is that better? Second 11 here for Space Force. They pass it. It's going to be to the corner route on the right side of the field. Edwin Hubble goes 18 yards. Sorry about the little lag there on that corner, but you see it now on the replay. First down for Space Force. They love these corner routes as we have 18 concurrent viewers. Thank you all for tuning into this game. This is a very important game for both these teams, so appreciate you tuning in on one of my first games I'm streaming all season because my PC is now working, which is so awesome. It's better than the background music for wasn't even RFCL Plus. Yeah, I think the music's a nice touch. I like it better than the silence that most streams have. As the blitz is coming, an out route for Space Force. First down, Edwin Hubble again on the catch, 17 yards. And Space Force looked like they were dead to rights on that 3rd and 21 a couple plays ago, but now they're pushing towards UCO's red zone and trying to score on their first drive of the game. What a bounce back from the Delta Dogs. Yeah, please like the stream. Listen to Zell. Only time I'm going to tell you to listen to Zell. As I got my Dasani water, I think I'm going to die of chemical poison. But that's okay. SFA loves their out routes, and I do too. Out routes are very nice and very effective on getting the quarterback going in the early game. As this is going to be a motion here from Smith. They barely get the playoffs. It's going to be a run up the middle. Whopper turns it outside. 2 yards for him. And 2nd and 8 for Space Force after the 2-yard rush there from Whopper. I'm not a Dasani drinker by choice. I got it last night at McDonald's, my DoorDash order. I got 2 McGriddles, and for some reason, the bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddle cannot be ordered on its own. You have to get the meal. So I was like, screw it, I'll get 2 hash browns, but I had to get a drink. So I was like, okay, well, I'll get a sweet tea in one of them, and then I'll get a Dasani, another one, as it's going to be a pass to the end zone. Touchdown, Derek Smith, 24-yard touchdown reception. Copernicus misses his first throw, but then hits his next 4, and Space Force is going to take the lead on their first drive. What a drive there from Space Force. So much adversity they had to go for, but still gets in the end zone. Wow. Bacon, egg, and cheese McGriddle. It's better than the sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle. Bacon is better than sausage. Hot take. Valid take. I don't know. UCO in shambles early indeed. 1st and 10 for UCO. Let's see if they can bounce back here on offense. You hate to see it. I don't know if many of the chat is saying they hate to see it. I think they like it. I'm one of them. But more than that, you love to see it, yeah. As first play is going to be a handoff up the middle to Nadir Green. I'm not going to mess it up like Nismo. And 2nd and 5 for UCO. After the run, they hurry it up. As they do, UCO loves the hurry-up offense. And if you know the play style of Wad, he's probably going to try and mix up a pass in here. As he goes split offset, receiver motions to the right side of the field. As I'm pretty sure he just put the left receiver on an out route. No, it's a slant, as it's a handoff to Dwayne Johnson for 2 yards, but it only goes to, as I said, 3rd and 3 for UCO. Space Force threatening for a 3 and out on UCO's first drive. Bucky, you are correct. Bacon is better than sausage. There it is. There's going to be so many chances to mess it up. Don't jinx yourself this early. Okay. I won't mess it up. As it's going to be a handoff up the middle once again. No passes mixed in for UCO. It does not matter. Nadir Green gets the first down. 11 yards for him so far, and UCO hurries it up. They might mix in a pass here on going split offset. As they do snap the ball, it's going to be a hold there. The lane is open to the left side of the field. Down to the 35 to the 30. Broken tackle. Mason Taylor the third in the game. As he makes a huge play there on down to the 25-yard line. UCO now driving. What a play there from the backup quarterback. I don't know if Johnny Jolly's hurt or something, or they're playing MT3, but he is in the game. I didn't even notice. There's going to be a throw now from MT3, open receiver, Nadir Green on the right side of the field as he gets the first down. Mason Taylor completes his first pass, 16 yards, and UCO is driving. First and goal now from about the 8-yard line. Nadir Green is hot. As Space Force, 5 on the line here, or 4, but they got a blitzer on the right side of that line. As it is going to be a handoff, doesn't matter. Nadir Green gets into the end zone. Oh, he does not get in the end zone. I thought he dove it, but 8 yards for Nadir Green down to the inch line, and UCO pressuring to score with only 1 pass this whole drive. It is going to be a handoff. A read option. MT3 gets into the end zone. Touchdown, UCO, and they tie it up quickly. What a drive there from MT3, the backup quarterback. And maybe you think that was a great drive. Maybe you think that MT3 deserves the starting spot after a completed pass and a 30-yard run and a touchdown. Maybe you consider putting him in at the starting position for the rest of the game. That's got to get him hot. Wow. What a drive there from the backup QB. Hurried up the entire way so he stayed in, and it did not matter. SFA could not get a stop as they return it to about the 30-yard line. Oh, they're still up. Nope. 28 yards there from MF Doom. First and 10 for the Space Force Academy. Going pistol, trying to get this offense going once again, trying to keep up. I feel like this game's going to be a very high-scoring one. Little defense being played for both teams, but I feel like now that I'm saying that, no one's going to score a touchdown until the fourth quarter. I hope I'm not cursing that. Do you guys like my makeshift thumbnail that I made in like 2 minutes? As the blitz is coming, and Copernicus sacked for 5 yards, 2nd and 15. But this is not a drive stopper. We've seen Space Force already in this game convert a 3rd and 21. So this definitely is not a drive stopper for Space Force, but a huge sack there from UCO to start off this drive. Okay, if you like the stream, please like the stream and subscribe if you're new. We're very close to 700 subscribers last time I've seen. So, you know, that would really help the channel. I'm literally... The video that I made has 100 views now, which is awesome. As it is going to be a read option. Copernicus to an in route. Going to be 8 yards for Johannes Kepler. But still 3rd and 7 here for Space Force. Not anything they can't pick up, but still a little lengthy there. Mark kind of speaking facts right now. That's just true. I should probably change it. Oh, wait. The SFA doesn't have cams. Never mind. As it's going to be deflected off the back of that corner. I was too focused on changing the camera, but it did not matter because I forgot that Raider was the only camera today. As, wow, Space Force gets stopped. 3 and out for the Delta Dogs. And this UCO defense comes in 3 and out. And now they get a chance to drive down some more. Let's see who's under center for the Bronchos. Will it be Johnny Jolly or Mason Taylor after the touchdown drive? How many weeks of regular season? We have 8 weeks, and all you need to know is that Central Arkansas is the greatest team known to man. They're undefeated right now. It's insane. They're nuts. Rude cousin, why does everybody say first and last? I don't know. They're just there. I just know Nadir Green. I just call him Nadir Green. I don't know. I just know him because he absolutely killed us that one game. As it is, Mason Taylor still in the game. It's going to be a handoff. What a lane there. It's going to be a touchdown on one play. Oh my gosh. UCO in the end zone. Boyd. I don't even want to say his first name. Wow. Lowell Boyd gets the touchdown, and UCO Oh my gosh. I think I'm gonna send my next kid to UCL. Good job. That's a bad choice, Skeet LaFrance. You'll see Gerald there. What a run there. And wow, UCL really putting the pressure on. 2 quick touchdowns. And CBM. Wait, CBM? What the fuck are we saying CBM for? Oh, Chalupa, Batman, MacArthur. Anyways, yeah, 2 quick drives for UCO and 2 quick touchdowns. Space Force now has the pressure put on them. It's like Howell, but with an L. Lowell. Got 21 viewers in here right now. If you're new to the channel, say it again. Please subscribe, like the video. It'll help out a lot. Just let you know, these thumbnails aren't the usual thumbnail. I had to throw it together today because no one made a broadcast, which is awesome. But Space Force find themselves down 7 right now. First deficit of the game for them, as it is going to be a scramble from Copernicus, and he runs into the D lineman, sacked for a yard, and this UCO defense really turning up the notches here on this Space Force offense. Wow. Oh, this is Monster. Oh. Still, send your kid. Don't do it. You'll see Gerald there. I'm saying. End of the first quarter, UCO up 7. Space Force has the ball, trying to tie it back up. But I feel like this game is going to be a game of who can get the most defensive stops. UCO already has 1. Space Force needs to get 1 to stay in the game. UCO gets the ball to start the second half as well, so Space Force would like it to be tied before the first half ends. Don't send your kids to NSU either. Mason's there. Second 11 here for Space Force after the 1-yard sack from the Bronchos. Hubble in motion. They get the playoff with 2 seconds, and it's going to be a handoff to Whopper. Whopper, he has a lane, goes 9 yards. 3rd and 2 for Space Force. They hurried up. Pivotal 3rd down here for the Delta Dogs. Raider looks nervous here on defense. That is going to be a read option. Copernicus has a lane to the outside. He gets tackled. Shoestring tackle there. Copernicus had a lane. Could have went far, but gets the first down nonetheless. And Space Force keeps the drive alive. They're wearing the white Nikes there. I just noticed that. Man, your drip is unfathomable. Wow. First and 10 for SFA. Trying to go down and score again as Copernicus steps back to pass. Corner route, open, down to the 35-yard line. I'm not going to try and say that guy's name. I can't even say actual people's names, so I'm not even saying that, as that's about a 20-yard gain from that receiver. First and 10 for Space Force. I mean, it could be low moral. It could not be low moral, but first down nonetheless. First and 10 here for the Delta Dogs. No running back in the backfield. It is going to be a pass. Copernicus has some time, but he scrambles to the right side of the field. Plenty of room there as he gets close to the 15-yard line. 20-yard scramble there for Copernicus. And Space Force in the red zone now, pressuring to score on this UCO Broncho defense. It is definitely low moral. I mean, I don't know. Apparently Mason's hammered before the game. That's the best way to be. There's going to be a play action. Copernicus, plenty of time. He's just going to scramble once again. Plenty of room. Gets the first down inside the 5. Copernicus, back-to-back scrambles for 30-plus yards. Space Force, first and goal. Oh, Watt said corners. Well, I don't know. I'm not going to be one to complain or call it out. But, you know. First and goal. For Space Force. Read option. Or not read option. It's a play action. I thought that ball was out of bounds, but Jalen Benoit gets in the end zone. Touchdown Space Force on another corner route. What a toe tap. What a throw. And what a catch. Wow. I did not think that ball was going to be in bounds, but it was. And Space Force gets in the end zone, tying it up, giving it back to this red-hot UCO offense, led by, surprisingly, Mason Taylor. Five-star free safety. His name is Brick Wallington. That's so tough. That's so fire. Return from Kaspar Hausmann-Zada goes 25 yards. He should have committed to UCA, but whatever. First and 10 for UCO. This red-hot offense scored really quickly twice in a row. Let's see if they could get it a third time, or maybe Space Force gets their first defensive stop. No, don't send your 5 stars to App State. They're a better overall. No, don't do that. As it is going to be a read option for MT3. Gets to the 40, past the 40-yard line. 20 yards there for Mason Taylor. Sorry for the lag. I'm in Oregon, so might lag a little bit. But first and 10 for UCO, and MT3 continues to use his legs to outsmart this SFA defense. Or outrun. As it is going to be a run up the middle for Nadir Green. Goes 2 yards. And UCO going to slow it down here. Saul Goodman. What a name. As it is going to be 2nd and 8, and a corner route for UCO, giving Space Force a taste of their own medicine. First corner route of the game for the Bronchos, as Mason Taylor hits his pass. Surprising turn of events here, as it is going to be a run up the middle for Nadir Green. Goes 2 yards. 2nd and 8 again for UCO. I'm giving guaranteed box seats for the family. I don't know about Pars. Pars can go to standing room only. Split offset again. Mason Taylor feeling a little warm there, as it's going to be another read option for him. Space Force can't bring him down. Mason Taylor, the senior, gonna break another tackle. Touchdown, MT3. 38-yard touchdown run. And this senior is going off on senior night for UCO. Last home game of the season for the Bronchos. The senior. Unexpected turn of events for MT3. Getting in the game, still holding kicks for the kickoff after running a 38-yard touchdown. Oh, this is insane. The story of the game, Mason Taylor III. Benched mid-season, gets into this game just to run, I believe. If they put the backup quarterback in, he's a better runner than Johnny Jolly. Gets in, runs 38 yards, they hurry it up. He scores the touchdown. And he's in ever since, leading them to 2 more touchdowns. And now Space Force has to respond with about 4 minutes left in this first half. MT3's draft stock is skyrocketing right now, as it is a play action. Going to hit this little drag there on the right side of the field, Trent Phillips loses 1, and Space Force, second 11. Yep. And we had some interviews with Coach Wad, the offensive coordinator. He swore Mason Taylor. He had some terrible performances mid-season at the early game. He swore he's never going to touch the field again. He gets in. He gets into the senior night, and he's having his best game ever. Best game of his career right now. And this is when you need it, as it is going to be a run up the middle for Whopper. Whopper goes 3 yards. 3rd and 9 for Space Force. Could be another huge defensive stop for UCO. WW. Woodrow Wilson. Willy Wonka. Whopper. It's a Breaking Bad reference if you didn't know. If you don't get that, you are a goober. Listen to Currency. Like the stream, you clowns. Ah, fuck. I like the stream, running back. I meant to say RN. As it is going to be a play action. Copernicus, plenty of time, throws it deep downfield, and it's going to be intercepted by UCO. Double coverage there on the right side of the field. They're going to return it past the 50 to the 40-yard line, and UCO with an amazing defensive stop on Copernicus, and this Space Force team needs a defensive stop now more than ever. All right, there we go. I'm going to say right now. There we go. Oh, we got 13 likes now. Good job. You know, it's free to like. I hope you know. I'd call it. App State says. As it's going to be a 1st and 10. Mason Taylor out route caught. Mason Taylor cannot be stopped. Ben Wilson goes 16 yards. They're going to hurry it up. And I want to see Mason Taylor's stat line right now. He's 3 for 3, 47 yards, but his rushing stats, I'm pretty sure he has almost 100 yards rushing as he is red hot. UCO looks like they may be wasting some clock here. Pretty smart in this situation. Don't want to give Space Force any chance to get a score before the half. As UCO does get the ball to start the second half as well. So this is going to be huge. They're already in field goal range to go up 2 possessions. If they could go up 2 touchdowns, that might just put away the game. As it's going to be a handoff off the middle. Nadir Green puts a guy down. Space Force cannot tackle. Finally brings Nadir Green down. 1-yard rush there for the Star. 2nd and 9 for UCO, and that clock will continue to tick. I'm so hungry right now. I might have to go grab some dinner. I'm just kidding. But in between streams, I'm definitely grabbing some dinner because I'm so hungry. Holy. 2nd and 9 for UCO. This Dasani tastes like acid. Why am I drinking it? Play clock winding down. Going to be a QB wrap for Mason Taylor. So much room on the left side of the field. Mason Taylor, touchdown, 23 yards. His 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. And Space Force is at a loss for words. MT3. Is he the truth? Is he the man? Has he claimed his starting spot back for the conference championship and potentially the playoffs? Questions that could be asked at halftime or at the end of the game. But Space Force, they're left with 1 minute 22 to maybe make this a 7-point game again, which would really keep them in this game. QB wrap is killer. I saw it coming. It's been working all game for the Bronchos, and it works again on 2nd down as the return goes just past the 25-yard line, and this Space Force team in desperate need of a touchdown this drive. 2-minute drill is needed for the Delta Dogs. I do not believe that Space Force has Solaris this game, as they don't. defensive coordinator Solaris not attending the game today for unknown reasons, as Copernicus throws it middle of the field. It's going to be swatted down by Cactus Jack. Has an interception already. Deflected now. 2nd and 10 for Space Force, and they are lost. Well, the thing is that that's split offset for UCO, and they could run literally anything out of split offset and split slot. I mean, it's smart to have people over there, but at the same time, they could run FB angle, they could run a halfback swing, they could run literally anything out of that formation, as it's tight flex. I know it's 5 wide for Space Force. Desperate times here as Copernicus steps up. Now he's going to run it. Gets destroyed by that QB spy. 3rd and 6 as SFA calls a timeout. We got 25 viewers here. That's excellent. I like that. You might hear my voice for a second as I'm loading up the stream. No, you're not. Good shit. You know what? I'm going to like the stream too on my account. 3rd and 6. A little laggy here. Copernicus trying to find someone downfield. Throws it, and it's going to be complete to Edwin Hubble. 3rd reception of the day, and Space Force really needed that. If that was incomplete, you're leaving UCO with a minute to go up 21, which is 100% possible, and honestly, more likely than not, they're going to score. As clock is ticking, Copernicus trying to find someone downfield, has so much time, throws it now, possibly a bounce route, it's going to be intercepted. Terrible throw from Copernicus, basically an arm punt, and now UCO has 46 seconds to drive the length of the field, and that's definitely possible. Oh my gosh. A close offensive battle has now turned into a UCO slaughter. One of the most offensive, or one of the best offensive production games I've seen all season, as Space Force needs a stop this drive. They cannot let them get any amount of points this drive. As UCO uses a timeout, I believe the play clock was winding down. Better to do that than take your delay of game in that situation, I would say. As it's 1st and 10 again for UCO. Again, not split offset this time, but no... Oh, Johnny Jolly's in the game now. No Mason Taylor in the game. He is perfect from the air and has 3 rushing touchdowns, but Johnny Jolly taking his starting spot back, perhaps. As they're going to audible to QB wrap, I think. Or a swing screen. As it is going to be a run up the middle. Oh, Dwayne Johnson gets the first down, and more Space Force cannot tackle. They look like UCA's defense, but there is going to be a flag. Holding offense. A bailout for Space Force. And UCO going to have it from their own 9 now. Space Force would hate for their season to end like this after barely missing the playoffs last year. Would be a brutal defeat to miss the playoffs again this year, possibly being unranked at the end of the season, depending on what happens everywhere else. But look who's back in the game. Mason Taylor hands it off on 1st and 10. Looks like a loss of 1 for UCO. They don't use a timeout. I think UCO might just be taking it to half, which is surprising. Unless they could pull something out here. Well, that would be a good analogy, Pars, if MG3 wasn't 3 for 3 and had 3 rushing touchdowns and he's red hot. Look at him. Red hot there. I guess the clock stopped. Maybe they did use a timeout, or Space Force did maybe to get the ball back. Wow. That's a more likely story. I didn't see UCO's timeouts go fall, but Space Forces did, as they did use a timeout, I believe. It is going to be 2nd 11. MT3 has plenty of time. Throws it. Going to be caught. First down. Oh, not a first down. He gets knocked past. No forward progress. 3rd and 2. UCO has to hurry it up. They don't use one of their timeouts. Unlucky for UCO as they're looking for a play. I don't think they're running QB wrap. There's plenty of people there on the left side of the field. But they're going to let the play clock wind down. And Space Force gets a stop here. Maybe not, as UCO is going to hurry it up or take a timeout. They're going to run PA verticals probably, which is fair. But 1st and 10. If you go prevent, I'm going to murder you. 1st and 10 for UCO. Now Johnny Jolly's in the game. One of the first time we've seen the dual quarterback setup work in this game, as the throw is going to be intercepted, and now I believe Johnny Jolly is not going to be in the game for the rest of the game. The pick there to end off the half, making Johnny Jolly cold. Game might be frozen, but we're going to go to interviews. Let's go to UCO first. UCO, Coach Wad, I think the game crashed.
It did.
Oh my fucking god. Are you kidding me? How are we going to do this?
I guess just play the first half as if it's 28-14. We'll receive. That sucks. I'll never get him that hot again.
Okay, well, let's just get interviews back in it. The game crashed. I'm sorry, fellas. We have to play the first half like it's the second half, but whatever. Yeah, what a half there. Mason Taylor, I do not believe he was supposed to start the game, but goes in there on the first drive. You'll hurry it up so he's still in, then proceeds to get 3 rushing touchdowns, and it's perfect from the air. Wad, how are you feeling?
Definitely feeling good. That's about as good of a start as you could ask for from him. You know, this was actually the game plan. We were looking for more of a 2 quarterback system, but he did so well that we just kind of let him roll with it. So,
yeah, and Coach Rader, 2 interceptions on the game so far on Copernicus. Got some pretty good stops there after a really early start there from Space Force. I mean, how do you keep this up in this second half?
Just sticking to the game plan that we kind of made. I added some things to the playbook, and we've been trying some different things that we don't normally try, and I think they're working out well. Obviously, we got to just keep getting pressure on him and make him make those bad throws, and I don't know, just kind of keep it. I think this is the best defensive game we've had in a few weeks now. So.
Yeah, one more question for Wad. I mean, this performance of MT3 is absolutely insane. Does this affect the starting quarterback in a potential conference championship or playoff spot?
Not at all. I think it's just the way our offense is going to run now. It's going to be unpredictable. We're just kind of looking forward to, just playing a new style of ball and adapting and just feeling it out per game.
Alrighty. Well, good luck to you guys in the second half, and I'll see you guys at the end of the game.
Thank you.
Before I do the interviews, I'm going to say that we're literally just playing the first half as it's the second half. So,
right.
Yeah, okay. That's cleared up. Anyways, I mean, good first half overall, but MT3 surprisingly coming in and just, absolutely playing amazing. Brock, how do you bounce back in the second half?
So first things first, I just want to say that I'm pretty sure UCO is cheating. I saw them with the Dupes mayo in the frickin' Gatorade jugs. Yep. So I think they're just oiling them up, and I don't like that. But in all seriousness, we just got to stop them when we can stop them. I think overall the play calling's been good. It's just we got to get 2 people on the same guy in order to get a tackle at this point. So that's kind of what it boils down to. But offense has been looking good. TD's been calling a great game.
Yeah, and TD, as Brock said, offense is looking good. But, 2 interceptions from Copernicus has led to touchdowns from UCO, I'm pretty sure. How do you limit these turnovers in the second half?
Yeah, those interceptions that got too predictable on those play calls, but otherwise, I think we've been doing pretty well, and hopefully that continues here.
Yeah, and Barack, one more question for you. The missed tackles, how do you address that in the locker room?
I got to get them some Dawn on them so that way they're all soaked up and can hopefully work against this oil.
Alrighty, well, good luck in the second half, boys, and we will see y'all at the end of the game. All right. Oh, shit, I need to leave. Fuck. Okay, boys, so it's going to look weird, but just imagine that the score is 28-14, and this first half is like the second half. Okay? I'm sorry that this had to happen. This kind of sucks because this game was so legendary. I think this is like the third time that UCO's game has crashed this season. One of the times of resulting in a loss. But UCO gets the ball to start the second half. Potential. I mean, this has a lot of potential here. This could either accelerate the lead for UCO or get Space Force back in the game, depending on who can get their quarterback hot again first. Very unfortunate for UCO and Space Force. No one likes to see crashes, especially when a high-scoring game like that is happening. Yeah, Caleb. I don't know why Caleb would want the crash to happen. MT3 is playing amazing, but that ruined all momentum for UCO and Space Force, and I mean, mostly UCO, but still everybody just no momentum now, as it is going to be a handoff from Nadir Green. Goes 1 yard on the first play of the second half. It says first quarter, but just imagine that it's the third quarter and it's 28-14 UCO. 2nd and 9 here for MT3 after the hurry up. It's going to be a QB wrap to the right or left side of the field. MT3 goes 0 yards. 3rd and 9 for UCO, and I'm going to try and hold on. This is going to look weird for a second. I'm going to try and make it to where it looks like the score is. Okay, fuck. Alright, I'm going to try and make it to where the score is there. Johnny Jolly's in, and it's going to be almost intercepted, and that crash may have done... Are you I thought it crashed again. That crash might have fucked him. Hold on. As the punt from UCO goes to about the 30-yard line, and the UCO offense that looked so good in the first half lost all their hotness, and clipping from face mask from UCO. Sorry for the lag. I don't know why it's lagging so